In this presentation, I'll explore my current status as well as specific goals, skills, and things I plan to do in the future. My current position. Right now, I'm actively working across the different areas outlined in my portfolio: songwriting, content creation, session musicianship, and live sound engineering. Each of these plays a role in building a flexible and sustainable music career. However, I'm now shifting my focus toward utilizing each of these avenues more strategically. One area that's really stood out to me during my time at BIM is live sound engineering. It's not only become a strong interest of mine, but also a practical and valuable skill. What excites me most about it is how it doubles as a networking tool. Each sound job connects me to artists, venues, and creatives, all of which can feed into my other areas like content production or session work. Moving forward, I want to fully integrate this skill into my career strategy, using it both to support my income and grow my own presence in the industry. 3 year goals. Looking ahead, I've set some specific goals to guide the next 3 years of my development. First, I want to become a more advanced live sound engineer by gaining hands on experience with a range of venues, events, and companies. Exposure to different setups and challenges will build my confidence and adaptability. Second, I aim to grow my songwriting output, both on my own material and for sync licensing, which is a great long term revenue stream. Third, I want to continue expanding my content creation, developing more behind the scenes videos and tutorials that not only promote my work but also build an engaged audience. Finally, I want to build stronger links between all these areas, where a live sound gig could lead to a session opportunity, which then becomes content for my channel. The goal is a career where each part supports and enhances the others. Research shows that setting clear time bound goals can significantly improve motivation, focus, and long term achievement. Loki and Latham, 2002. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow's hierarchy of needs offers a useful way to understand the motivation behind my multi income stream approach. According to Maslow in 1943, people are driven to meet basic needs like financial stability and safety before moving on to social belonging, esteem, and ultimately self actualization. For me, live sound engineering helps me meet those lower level needs. It provides reliable income and professional stability. Working on collaborative songwriting projects supports my social needs and gives me the recognition that builds esteem. These experiences push me towards self actualization, where I can fully express my creative potential and lead a life that aligns with who I am as an artist. This theory reminds me that each income stream plays a role in my overall well being, not just my bank account. Structuring my career around this hierarchy helps me ensure that I'm growing personally and professionally in a balanced and sustainable way. My current skills. Over time, I've developed a diverse set of skills that allow me to operate across multiple areas in the music and creative industries. In live settings, I've become confident with sound engineering, understanding how to set up, troubleshoot, and deliver high quality audio under pressure. I've also strengthened my songwriting abilities, particularly by working across genres, which has helped me adapt to a variety of creative briefs and collaborations. Being a multi instrumentalist means I can jump into projects in a flexible way, whether that's writing, performing, or producing. Perhaps most importantly, I've become better at networking, building genuine relationships that often lead to new opportunities. These core skills are what make my multi income stream career model possible, and I plan to keep developing them so I can continue delivering high quality work across all different areas. Skills needing development. While I've come a long way, I know there's still several areas I need to improve to take my career to the next level. First, I want to become even more confident and versatile in sound engineering. The goal is to be prepared for any live situations, whether I'm in a small bar or working on a festival stage. I also need to refine my time management. Balancing songwriting, engineering, content creation, and admin tasks can be overwhelming. So, learning how to properly distribute my energy more effectively is definitely crucial. Another area for growth is learning how to write very specific briefs, especially for sync licensing or client work, without letting my personal style dominate. Honing this skill will make me more employable and open up to more songwriting opportunities. Recognizing these gaps now helps me stay focused and keep evolving as I move forward. Using Gibbs' reflective cycle. To support my personal and professional development, I plan on regularly using Gibbs' reflective cycle, Gibbs 1988. This six-stage model description, feelings, evaluation, analysis, conclusion, and action plan gives me a framework for learning from each experience. For example, after finishing a live sound job or a songwriting collaboration, I can reflect on what went well, what could have gone better, and how I felt about the process. By doing this consistently, I can identify patterns, improve my workflows, and develop stronger responses to similar challenges in the future. In a multi-income career, it's easy to just move from task to task, but taking time to reflect means I'll continue growing with purpose. It turns every project into a chance to learn, which is essential for long-term sustainability and progress. Pomodoro technique. Time management is a big part of sustaining a multi-income stream career. The Pomodoro technique is a system I'm going to rely on heavily. Developed by Francesco Cirillo, 2006, the method breaks work into 25-minute focus sessions followed by 5-minute breaks, with longer breaks after every 4 hours. This helps maintain energy and focus, especially when juggling different creative tasks throughout the day. I plan to use his technique for editing videos, creating demos, writing songs, and even handling admin. The structure helps me avoid burnout and ensures that each area of my portfolio gets the attention it needs. It's not just about working more, it's about working smarter. This technique will help me stay consistent and motivated as I grow my portfolio and tackle more complex projects over time. Challenges overcome at BIM. During my time at BIM, I've already overcome some important challenges that have helped shape my career. One of the biggest areas of growth has been in production. I started with limited knowledge, but now I feel much more confident, particularly with mixing and arranging demos. This has boosted my songwriting, helping me write more professionally and across a wider range of styles. Another key development was my introduction to live sound engineering, which I hadn't considered before BIM, but now see as a vital part of my career. I also took a video production module that really sharpened my content creation skills. Learning how to make my content more visually engaging and technically polished has helped me stand out online. These challenges pushed me out of my comfort zone and gave me the foundation to take my portfolio to the next level, which reflects research showing that confronting and overcoming challenges can significantly enhance professional growth. Kolb, 1984. Future challenges. Looking forward, I know there will be challenges to face. One of the biggest will be maintaining a balance across all my income streams without losing momentum or burning out. It's going to require strong planning, self-awareness, and regular reflection to keep everything running smoothly. Another challenge will be staying relevant, especially when it comes to content creation, where trends shift quickly. I'll need to stay adaptable and keep learning new skills. I also anticipate that growing professionally may bring new pressures, like working with high-profile clients or managing bigger projects. But I'm preparing for these by putting systems in place, like using the Pomodoro technique, applying reflective tools like Gibbs cycle, and building a network I can lean on when things get tough. Brand identity prism. The brand identity prism is a model I'll use to define and maintain a strong personal brand across everything I do. It helps me think about how I'm perceived visually, emotionally, and professionally by audiences, collaborators, and clients. For example, the prism pushes me to consider not just what I do, but how I communicate my personality, values, and style. This consistency matters in the creative industries where first impressions and online presence can make a huge difference. By aligning my content, my performances, and my interactions with a clear identity, I can build trust and recognition. Ultimately, the brand identity prism supports me in crafting a career that not only works, but feels true to who I am. Here are the references I used throughout the presentation, and the references for my portfolio are at the end of the portfolio. Thank you.